So I'm back, y'all. I slept on it. I'm really good. I'm really glad I did because the Holy Spirit is giving me more insight. If you're a targeted individual, they love messing with your yard, doing silly things like messing with your garbage, sending animals, things over there to mess up your yard. I'm hearing they want to say that you're a nasty person, that you're trashy, that you're unclean, that you're wasteful. That's what they like to do when it comes to that yard. And the reason why CERN has closed down, the Holy Spirit said, "Who you think was operating CERN?" Hillary. She was in there, and either she's unalive, unwell. Well, I know, but I don't want to. Allegedly, she's unalive. She's not on this plane. Let's say allegedly, but you get what I'm saying? Get what I'm throwing? Get what I'm putting out? Sean Carter has a big thing to do with this, and it says forgetfulness, and it says mind control. They're doing a lot of ancestral magic. This person allegedly does a lot of ancestral magic. Ancestral magic, mind control, forgetfulness, and this is the person that's doing that, allegedly. But y'all know. If you know, you know. But they're doing a lot of sleeping beauty spells as well too. There's a Leo that's involved that's not named. There's an Aries that's involved that's not named. So you have a lot of hidden enemies. Like I told you, Jeff Bezos, Kim Kardashian, Michelle Obama, Ghazi Shaming. These are the names that's coming up. Elon Musk, Sam Altman. Sam is right. Elon Musk is right here. Sam is right here. And what the Holy Spirit is telling me is that someone has invoked Azazel into this playing field and they're playing mind games with you. If you're a target individual, they're using Azazel to play mind games. They're trying to take someone through the dark night of the soul. They're doing this through a lot of moon magic. A lot of moon magic is being thrown around. I have two of the clones, and we're going to get further into the clones. Hold on. Where is... Okay, let me grab my other cards. So I asked the Holy Spirit, why save the kids? Is that from strangulation? Something to do with strangulation. Can you clarify, Holy Spirit, more? Oh, from hunting the kids. Water, yeah. They're strangling them and getting rid of them. I said save the kids. They could be doing this in a home setting. What's going on with the clones, Holy Spirit? What's going on with the clones? What's going on with the clones, Holy Spirit? What's going on with the clones? What's going on with the clones, Holy Spirit? What's going on with the clones? A lot of accidents is happening because of people who are cloned. They're more prone, they could have put any spirit or anything in them or nothing at all. And so the clones are the ones that's making this world a worse place. The clones need to be getting rid of. The clones is the one that's making this world a worse place. Because it's not natural selection. It's not like it. So it said they're a man-made disaster and they need to be getting rid of. What is this boat? These clones need to be getting rid of. All of them. All of the clones need to be gone. Something about clones in hotels with boats. They like to live by water and boat so they can have easy access to underground facilities and things of that nature. So when you see clones, they're most likely probably going to live out of hotels, motels, or they're going to live close to water on a boat. That's what the Holy Spirit is saying. These clones are a man-made disaster. They are. And people don't even realize that Michael Jackson, the real Michael Jackson, had been unalive for since I think they said he was 19 or 20 years old when he was unalive. And I think it's public knowledge. I don't know, but a lot of these clones have Virgilito. You see that mark on Trump's leg. Queen Elizabeth had that same mark. They have a lot of skin diseases, clones. And I'm not talking about like eczema and stuff like that. I'm talking about like Virgilito, or you'll see bruises on them. That's because they're clones. They're clones. They have to go for upgrades, so they need to be easily accessible. There, you'll see them probably living in like hotels, motels, or near water, or you'll see them near, some type of or they can easily get away, or easily go undetected if they're missing or something like that. You'll never know what happened. So the Holy Spirit is trying to say they're not going to live around a lot of cameras. That's what the Holy Spirit is saying. They're not going to live around a lot of cameras. But they're still hunting the kids. I asked the Holy Spirit, because they're strangling them and it's in a home environment, and then they're putting them in the water to get rid of their bodies and stuff. Probably feed them to alligators or sharks or something. So a lot of kids that go missing. That's why we can't find them, because and they know how it goes. They you can't find them because they're in the water. The fish, the alligators and piranhas and stuff done ate them. That's why you can't find them. My coffee is still hot. And the clones came out again. And I'm hearing, with this clone card, I'm hearing drones. If you're a targeted individual, it could be drones watching you, not just flock cameras, drones. They try to watch you at every angle. At every angle, they try to watch you. That's what they try to do. At every angle, they try to watch you. They try to, do these weird ass shit. They could be cloning people's phones. I did have phones too. They could have your phone cloned. Not only are they cloning your phones, they could be cloning your anything, your computer, your IP address, anything of that nature, to keep track of you. They're definitely trying to alternate something in reality. What are they trying to alternate? Alternate reality spells is going on. What's they trying to alternate, Holy Spirit? What are they trying to alternate? What are they trying to alternate, Holy Spirit? Somebody is jealous of the love you receive, but what are they trying to alter? Oh. They're trying to make your partner cheat on you. And have this secret love affair. Because of jealousy. They're trying to make, this is what they're trying to make. They're trying to make your person cheat on you. And they're trying to make you like either unalive this person or be jealous of the person that they're seeing. So you could, this is a secret though. So you could create, so you can be some type of criminal. So you can have a crime. They love doing this stupid shit. Like I said last night, 11 could be very significant to you. If not, 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 6 could be significant. What's going on with HUD, Holy Spirit? What's going on with HUD? What's going on with this HUD, Holy Spirit? What's going on with HUD? HUD is help covering up some of these crimes and stuff. If you live in HUD housing or have anything to do with HUD, they're the ones that's help covering up a lot of crimes, a lot of these people actions and stuff. They have recordings of what these people are doing, so they can laugh and pick. And HUD is helping them cover it up. They're in it. What else is going on with HUD, Holy Spirit? Help. HUD is a. They want people to be in poverty so they can be in these programs, so you can be watched, so you can be easily targeted. What's going on with these HUD programs? What else? What are they covering up, Holy Spirit? The Spirit said bad behavior. What else they covering up? This devil energy. The devil. These demons, this low level behavior. Aliens come out too. Yeah. So aliens is out too. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, they're covering up demons and aliens. A lot of people refer to aliens and demons as could be one entity, and it very could be that they correlate together, but these are two separate cards. Yeah, they have some kind of cover up. They have some kind of cover up with these. What I'm getting is illegal aliens. Like they're still harboring them over here. The reason why they can get stuff done is because it's people that's undocumented that's still here that are demons, that are aliens. Like they're like not human, and this is what they're the cover up. They're being covered up. They're being hidden by HUD. That's what HUD is doing. Okay. And these people you could be going through a lot of fake profiles or people who are monitoring you on social media. That could be HUD is the one that's sending them to you. A lot of these people, you're like, why they keep doing this? It makes no sense. It's because they're clones. A lot of these people are NPCs. They're clones. And they're gonna do what they're told. They're programmed to be this way. That's why it says clones is a man-made disaster. They are, because when they use clones, it's mostly for low-level ish. We already said demons out here, the devil and demons is out here. It's a lot of demons going around. The reason why, like I said, the reason why CERN is closed down is because there's no more Hillary. Hillary can't run it. So they got to find somebody else to run freaking the CERN. Hillary was the one that was running CERN. So I think the next person up is Chelsea Clinton, because she came out in my reading before. She didn't come out in this particular one. And it makes sense that Chelsea would run it. She probably learning it. I don't know. But the CERN is how they was easily getting demons in here and a lot of low level stuff going on because of CERN. And either Chelsea or somebody else is going to take over. Anybody keep getting 1313? That could be a sign for someone. Somebody could be asking for a sign. I keep saying 1313. So it said return back to center. They have not learned yet. They have not learned yet. Return all that shit back to center. Spirit says stop transmuting and give their energy right back to their ass. Willow Smith is out here. I wonder why she out here. A lot of times when I get like social media and I see Willow Smith, it's because they want you to pay attention to what they want you to pay attention to, not if the person is good or evil. They don't care about that. They want you to pay attention to certain things because they sending you hints. I get a lot of hints, and you would think it's your intuition, but it be hints. And that's how Azazel play mind games with you, because they'll send a lot of hints and make you look over here when you should be looking over there. That's why you have to use your discernment. Why is Willow here? Willow Smith here. Ask why Willow Smith is here. It says lies. Something about lies. And you see the magician illusions. Like I said, they be sending hints. They'll want you to think it's this person, and then it be this person. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. They could be sending you hints that this person, Willow Smith, is trying to mind control someone or assassinate someone. It's lies. It's lies. Like I said, it was illusion. This person, this lie card has a magician, and it's illusions. It's an illusion that somebody is controlling somebody's mind, and they want you to think it's Willow Smith, and the whole time it's Sean Carter, or it's these other people. That why would Willow? I can't say why. Like, I can't defend her because I don't really know her. She's just a child. But to me, she doesn't have the kind of resources to do that. Even though she is a Nepo baby, they call her Nepo baby. She does have access if she really wanted to, but she has no reason to. The person that makes more sense to me, that have more access, is people in the government. Sean is close to people in the government. Elon Musk is close to people in the government. And have y'all ever noticed that everybody has had a black eye except for Sean Carter? So if somebody is giving the black eyes to someone, why would they ever have a black eye? He's never been a part of the Black Eye Club. I noticed that. I've noticed that before I moved into my new place. I've noticed that. I took note to that. I've seen a lot of, when Elon Musk got in office well, not office, but when he was up there with Donald Trump, black eye. Donald Trump had a black eye. And we all know black eye is, they beat you up in a certain place to control your mind, to have dominancy over your energy and over you. I have never seen Sean Carter with a black eye. I have never seen Beyonce with a black eye. I have never seen Diddy with a black eye. So somebody have to be given these black eyes. And most likely it's the people who's up there that are not getting the black eyes, right? Okay. You'll be like, this girl that came back and she's making like a whole lot of sense. I had it before. Like, I'm telling you, like, you guys, I have gotten a lot of downloads and stuff. And they slowly coming back up. And the Holy Spirit is letting me sleep on these things so that I can bring you the insight. And I don't like to be rushed and just don't like being rushed. So I'm taking my time with this so I can give it to you thoroughly. Okay? But yeah, I have never seen Sean Carter with a black eye. I have never seen Sean Combs with a black eye. Now, I'm talking about in pictures and stuff. A lot of times they give these people black eyes and they take pictures of them to let you know somebody owned them. And that's what the Bible was talking about when they was talking about the Lot said he'd give his daughter if they just leave the man alone. And that's what they're talking about. People who are booty bandits and taking over people's and assaulting people and doing all these weird things to people. They didn't want the woman. They wanted the man. And this is why. When they do those things to you, they have dominancy over your energy, and they probably put demons inside you or morph your personality or morph your mind. And that's exactly what is going on here. I have never seen Sean with the black eye. Not saying he couldn't have never had one, but I'm talking about actually taking a picture and putting it up there. We seen Beyonce with the butterfly effect, so we know she was morphed into something. But Spirit said she was willingly morphed. It wasn't like she was morphed. So when she was on the internet crying and stuff like that, they didn't want her to have that effect. So what they'll do is morph you so you don't feel the pain, morph you, and then when you don't feel the pain, then you're not human. You become a demon because you'll do all kind of obscene things. And these people are morph people. They'll morph them to control them. They'll morph them so the person that does have a conscience and the conscience is eating their ass up, they'll morph them to not have a conscience so they can continue to do the evil stuff and not think about how these people can do that, because they morph them. And some people are willingly morphed, some people are unwillingly morphed. Okay. they know you're a game changer, so that's why they have to quietly manipulate it. That quiet on the creek song has double meaning. I think I said that before, and it's because these quiet manipulators are in the background manipulating, and that's what the spirit said. Why the White House would repost that, it's because they're quiet manipulators. It's people, they're telling you they're down with the get down, and it's telling you that people up there are they're gonna be quiet. They're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna shh. Quiet on the creek is the shh. Same thing. It's the same thing. And I know this particular artist took a shot at me, and I hadn't even said that. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe he said kids instead of kids. And then he told us, let's watch the action behind it, because people are trying to. Why even brag about? Some kids have said weird stuff to me, but I won't get on the internet and say, oh, even kids want me. Like, that is weird. And no matter what people no matter what they do, they always tell on themselves. They always have some weird way of saying what they really are and who they really are. They're always telling on themselves constantly. And that's what God said, he will turn you into a reprobated mind. And that's how you start seeing people true intentions. They mind get so reprobated and warped because they want to stick to one thing. And they want to stick to, oh, let me cover it up. They so used to manipulating and getting away with it. And now it's out in the open. And I didn't even have to say it. So it's another content creator that came on TikTok and said, why even brag about it? That's some weird shit. If you corrected it, why are you bragging about it on the internet? Even kids won't be like, you could tell that boosted his self-esteem. And then I noticed that he's always trying to be in competition with women in his songs. He always is directing a lot of stuff to women. And if he's not talking about women, then why he's always using these feminine words and stuff, and it's giving, he wants to bully women. That's what it's given to me. And I hate to talk about people, but this particular thing, the Holy Spirit, it irks me to the point, not irks me, you know how something, it convicts me to talk about him because of the nonchalant attitude that he has. And it's like him and Carisha have taken on the same persona. It's like she's going to take over the straight men or the bisexual men, and he's going to do the bisexual and the gay men. And that is like a duo. It's like, you know how they say twin flames? It's something like that. But it's in a the devil inverts people, and he inverts the way they think. That's what that means, a reprobated mind. People in their right mind won't go around be like, oh, kids try to talk to me too. Like, I'm so fine, kids try to talk. That is weird. That is weird as fuck. How can you say you're in the club without saying you're in the club? That screams, I'm in the club. I'm going to play in these bitches' faces, and they're not going to know. It screams that. Like, I'm going to do it, and they're not going to know. It screams that. Yeah. It screams it. It screams it. What's somebody need to cleanse their eyes. Somebody's doing negative energetic work on your eyes. Somebody was doing negative energetic work on my eyes. I'm not even gonna hold you. I found that out the other day, and I found it out when I was in the other house, and then something happened where I guess because I kept praying and returning back to center, where their energy had stopped. It had stopped. Taking effect on me, and I could see the difference. I'm like, whoa, my eyes are way better than what it was. And how is this? And it was spirit says warfare. It's warfare. Somebody's about to have a powerful transformation, but you have to break some kind of mindset. It's like get rid of outdated beliefs and old habits. Get out of some type of mindset. You need to have a optimistic mindset. Remember, there's vampires. I had this whole team of this group of people, they were sending me locusts to eat up my inner world and vampires because they knew I knew about blackwalling. So what they did was send the locusts, and I already, you know, knew about that too. But they were trying to blackwall me in another way. Like they couldn't blackwall me no more because I saw the locusts. I saw them eating at my aura, and I saw the vampire, the demon they sent. There's a vampire demon they sent to suck up my aura. And they got a rule of awakening because, baby, it's some stuff that happened. I need to write that. I'm getting a lot of angel numbers, a lot of them. I'm getting a lot of angel numbers. It's, all right. I wrote them down so I don't have to keep thinking about them. We talk about the clones, talk about saving kids, we talk about return back to center. There's something about animal clones that I'm picking up as well. Spirit said it's they're messing with the animal's DNA when they're cloning them. And so I can see if it was a nice clean clone, that's okay. We just want to multiply more food. But it's a cloning in a way where they're taking certain enzymes and things out and messing with the cellular DNA of the animal so it can restructure our cellular DNA when we eat these animals. That's what I'm picking up. That's exactly what I'm picking up. So be careful what you eat. There's a lot of confusion going on. I want to see what is the confusion here, Holy Spirit. Somebody's guilty but pretending to be innocent. I get that a lot. I have, like I said before in my other one, I have a kid around me that I gave birth to that was guilty but pretending to be innocent. And then he just stopped pretending to be innocent. He just started doing it in my face. And for a little while, like I said, I took it, but I just had to come to terms with who he is. That's who he is. And then I had to see too that I didn't understand. I'm like, well, he was awakening. My son saw, you know, what they were doing. Like they were sex trafficking. He was like, where was I? How did I didn't know? And then it was like they put him right back to sleep. And when they put him back to sleep, he got worse. So, you know, you can't live your life for people. And I grew my son up to cleanse, to be spiritual hygienic, but he has certain things that he has to go through, and I wash my hands of him. And I'm not like saying I don't love him. I just don't want nothing to do with him. His life is going to be his life, but you will not come over here and ruin what I got going on because you want to be a part of the quiet manipulators. And he was one of them. And I don't take kindly to people who is close to me being disloyal. I don't care who you are. You will get up out of my life so quick. Because those type of people, y'all know what come along with that. Y'all know what come along with that. So I'm not even going to say. I said release, all data release. We already went over this. It's just double confirmation. Like I said, it's a lot of confusion going on because it's a lot of mind game rituals being played. It's a lot of mind game rituals being played. And they're using Azazel to play these mind games and rituals. I talked about the yard. Yay. I told you they're messing with your lymphatic system. Green tea is good to drink. Black walnut seed is good to walnut with the wormwood is good to clear out your system. And the reason why they mess with your lymphatic system so it can cause cancer, they understand that if you don't detox your body, if your body is not detoxing all these poisons and chemicals that they're giving us, then you're prone to having cancer. And then they already went through us with the masks, so we're breathing in the chemicals on those masks to cause cancer as well. That's why on my Instagram it's called the cancer pandemic. All of us are, everybody, all the babies that was born around that time, and everybody after then is everybody's at risk for cancer, but people who are wore the mask, babies that was born in that time, during that pandemic time, they're more at risk for cancer than any other person in any other generation. And your kids that had to wear masks at school, they're more at risk for cancer. They have a lot of cancer cells in there, so it's good to detox regularly. It's good to drink green tea that helps cleanse out your lymphatic system as well. And I saw a lot of people getting cellulitis, and that's another effect of the pandemic. It wasn't a lot of people getting cellulitis, and they keep getting in the same spot. I saw 2 ladies on TikTok getting it in on their forehead, and that comes from the pandemic as well. Wearing those masks with all those chemicals in it, we think it's safe. I was like, I was wondering why they were so adamant about us wearing masks. It's because they want to give us cancer. I have noticed that they were trying to cause me a car crash, and I told you, like on my TikTok, it was constantly they're constantly sending me they constantly mess with my tire in order to cause me to have a car accident. They keep messing with my tire they take an air at my tire to cause a car accident. They want you to have a car accident, a plane accident, a truck accident, and they're trying to crash the market as well, so they can buy everything up for cheap. Again, we have some suspects: Gazi Shammy, Steve Noble, Stephanie P. Smith, Sean Corey Carter, Beyonce, Benevolent, God's 595. This is the angel number. Benevolent, God's to serve light and be the light. Focus on humanitarianism, altruism, and spiritual awakening. Significant life changes and positive choices. This is what the focus needs to be on. Beds for Zuzu. We seen that with the weather they use beds to control the weather. They don't want us setting our power, so that they'll use these demons and spirits. Pazuzu is a wind demon, and they will use this demon to control the weather and things of that nature. You got to understand, Hillary is not over CERN anymore. CERN is closed down for now. And so since CERN is closed down for now, they have to resort to other measures to get these demons and to stay in power. And what they're doing right now is how they're getting a little bit more of their power is that they're causing plane accidents, car accidents. They're doing shooting spells. And not only have they been doing that, they have been sacrificing and hunting kids again, and sex trafficking kids. They have been doing negative energetic work on people's phones and stuff, glitches. You have to constantly buy a new phone, always dropping them, breaking them, evil eyes to the phone. It's a lot of negative energetic work. Remember to pay your gas bill. Remember to pay it. Remember to look at all your bills, but they're focused on your gas bill. Let's talk about this confusion. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what is this confusion here? Like I said, it's the mind games. What is this confusion? Clarify this gaslighting ritual with this confusion, Holy Spirit. Clarify this gaslighting ritual with this confusion. Clarify this gaslighting ritual. So they're targeting a family. It's a family being targeted on the road. Like I told you, car accidents. And you think it's a whole group of people, and it could vary these people, but it's a couple that's behind this. It's an older couple that's targeting a family on the road. Every time I leave out my house to go take my kids to the bus stop, the city of Tucson trucks are constantly around me. I wake up and there's people parked on the side of my house to gauge my reaction from them messing with my tire. For gauge their reaction from jamming up my IP camera so I can't see who's doing it. They're doing a lot of spells and rituals. It's a couple that's doing this. And that's what the psychological games and confusion is. They want you to think that it's not this couple, but it is this couple. It's a couple that's doing this. And I think Michelle and Barack Obama was out here. It's a couple that's doing this. So, I already talked about the quiet manipulator. I already talked about that. And another reason why they're doing this psychological warfare in games is because of confusion. I mean, it's because they want to mess with your peace. They don't want you at peace. They don't want you being peaceful. They don't want you to have no type of peace. It's a male convert narcissist, and he is the upside down King of Cups that's in this as well. They're doing this as well. And you need to work on your halo chakra, which is your soul star chakra that connects your 7 chakras to the spiritual realm, to the earth realm. They're messing with your halo chakra, your soul star chakra. So if you're confused or you see things are not aligning or something like that, it's because that's what they're messing with. Let's see. They're trying to cause you trauma too. With the psychological warfare, they understand if they could traumatize you, then that'll delay you because you have to heal. And that's what they're doing. And the way they're doing this is they could be trying to do Dark Night of the Souls, trying to tell you, I've been through so many times a Dark Night of the Soul. It's like, girl, boy, I know who I am. I accept my flaws and all. Like, what the hell is she talking about? So they could be taking your kids through the Dark Night of the Soul as well. If your kid is two-faced, definitely gonna take them through the Dark Night of the Soul. If your kids like clout or ego, I'm talking about your kids that's from that just recently got grown, because they're in their ego. Their kids are easier to manipulate, and so they prey on the weak. All right. Let's see if Spirit got anything else, because this is quite long, but it's very needed. Yes. Yep, I told you they're trying to get they're doing a lot of sleeping beauty spells. They're trying to get your vehicle towed. They want to remove or tow something. What they want to remove or tow? They're using moon magic as well. What they're trying to remove or tow? Spirit. They want you to go to the dentist for your teeth so they can do something. Okay, they're trying to remove your root chakra. They feel like if they can unground you, unroot you, then they're doing moon magic to do sleeping beauty spells to remove you from being grounded. They're constantly messing with your root chakra, and they're constantly doing this Mandela effect. What? Do you have more for me, Holy Spirit? Yep. To spread they want to spread knowledge on false gods. They want people to worship false gods. Sarah Jakes is out here. She keep coming out. Movies. Okay, they could be messing with somebody's hippocampus. Your long-term memory, sense of self, learning, your emotions, your cognition. So your new nerve cell generation, creation. Yep. The reason why you're having confusion because they're messing with your hippocampus. It's just going over this things I said. Confusion spell. The confusion spell is they want to confuse you. That's why they're messing with your hippocampus and your they're trying to confuse you and scam you. Scam about what? Your blood pressure could be high, or they're trying to give you high blood pressure. Yep, traps. Because they don't want you to see the traps. They don't want you to see these damn traps. And they're ego driven. Malia and Obama. They don't want you to see who's doing this. They're trying to block you from seeing. Clarity is coming. And they're using the spider spirit. These people who worship Baal, or whatever you want to call it, these are the people. Yep. They're messing with your time. Michelle Obama, I told you. I said it. And they're doing this strength through suffering spell again. Christopher Brown came out. I don't know why he came out, but he came out. Negative energy at work come out. Yes. Because they didn't want you to see who was attacking you. Tapping into your higher self through sleep spells and hypnosis. So they're tapping into, okay. That's why the Sleeping Beauty spell is out here. Personally invested in messing up your life, Michelle Obama. They want to stress you out. They want you to lose the battle. They mess with your solar plexus energy and paranormal activity. Yes. Cleanse your memory and cleanse. Something's going on with Russia. What's going on with Russia, Holy Spirit? What's going on with Russia? What's going on with Russia, Holy Spirit? What's going on with Russia? Somebody is cleaning up an accident that happened with the aliens. Yep. They cleaned up an accident. They're saying like it's an accident that happened to clean up with some type of aliens in Russia, but the aliens are still alive. They're saying that it's an accident happened and they died, but the aliens are still alive. Whether it's illegal aliens from another country or if it's some aliens from out, from outer space, however they put it. Yep, they trapped them for money and to have a good time. And they're abusing them. So, whatever aliens come or whoever came, either from the sky or whatever, or illegal people not illegal, but people from across another country or whatever, and they're using these people and celebrating that they abuse them and neglect them and money. So, I'm getting that the sex traffic, because it's kids, the aliens in this thing, the kids are looking at the alien, so I'm getting that it might be Russia who's sex trafficking the kids, or who has the kids, who's hunting the kids. It could be Russia, but yeah, Russia is somehow involved in this mess, in this government whole scheme. Russia is is somehow involved, and they're cleaning it. They're cleaning things up. They're the cleanup crew. Yep. They're trying to unalive one of your children. They're trying to make a natural disaster happen to unalive somebody's child. It's something about a child here. They're trying to unalive somebody's child through a national natural disaster. A national natural disaster. Cause they're watching this child on social media. They watching this child be successful at something on social media. Y'all, it's a lot going on. I'm gonna end this video right here. I could keep going, but we're gonna end part 2 right here. Peace.